I love Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria Simulator. The main reason why I come back to the game a lot is because the minigames are super fun to play. People who play this game may not know the best strategy and what minigames to buy when playing the game, so I'm going to rate them based off optimal FAS rating and money you can make from playing these games, and which game is worth spending a token on. Each minigame is very unique and has its own importance during a certain time of the game, so I'm going to do the best to explain myself with the rankings. Alright, let's get on with the rankings. The balloon barrel is not worth buying at all, not even when the game says to buy it in the tutorial. That's how bad it is. It only costs $30 and it gives you a max 250 FAS rating per play token. You need 1,000 FAS rating for $100, so you need to use 4 tokens for $100. Definitely not worth it. Only reason you buy it is because it gives 1 bonus revenue, which can be good to fill a slot in an empty pizzeria, but not worth playing ever. The dunk pot also doesn't give a lot of FAS rating either. You either win like 100 to 500 points per game. You have 3 attempts to pull the 500, which the percentage is really low, but you get 100 points per every pull. So you can go between 300 to 1,500 points per game, which is still $100 maybe per play, which other games easily can give you. This game is a night one, maybe play like 2 to 3 times until you can buy something better game. I wouldn't play this game much. Another copy Dumpster Diver weekly game. You can achieve a decent amount of points, which is good early game. 5 points per each equals $100, but the chance of you hitting Helpy in the ball pit 5 times to get the full 1,000 points is slim. And if you miss once, yeah, that happens. Like Duck Pond, played a couple times, possibly day 1 and never again. The balloon card is Balloon Barrel but with slightly better stats. Firstly, you always get more points per token. I'm not totally sure what the average points are. I legit saw 3 people play the game and get 3 different points, from 500 to 1,000 to 5,000 points. If it's a percentage chance to get each point, it's still not worth it because even if you hit the 5,000 points, you've already burned through many tokens. You usually get 5,000 points on better games. Like Balloon Barrel, it has a good bonus revenue rating of 4 and an entertainment rating of 6. I personally, however, would never play it because it's $3,500 to buy and it's hard to make that money back with the game. Also, you get it in the late game. Just because it says deluxe doesn't mean it's good for revenue. If you make Helpy all 5 times, you get 10,000 points, 2,000 per shot. The experience is really good, earning over $1,000 if you make Helpy every time, but the game is not easy to get Helpy in. There are games that are harder than this, but are still worth the points that you're given back. This one not so much. I play if I was good at it, but I'll stick to the games I'm more reliable at. Also, speaking of reliable somewhat, this has 8 liability risk. A lot. It's one of the most risky things you can purchase, plus no bonus revenue. I'm sorry, Candy Cadet, you kinda suck. Other than the bonus revenue of 3 you receive from him, using play tokens on him is useless unless you want to hear his stories. The points he gives back are a range of 250 to 1,500 points. He's not really a game, I just keep him a floor character for extra revenue. The ball pit tower is used for one thing and one thing only.
Music Man!
You have a 1% shot of getting him in the pit, and a guarantee to get him over your 10th token. Other than that, the game is useless. The money you receive is also rare and not a lot. There's a 69% chance to find nothing, 24% chance to get $100, and a 3% chance to hit either 500 or $1,000. Unless luck is not on your side, you ain't hitting the huge marks. The risk on the game isn't too bad, it's only 3, but I don't keep it around because it has no bonus revenue and only 6 entertainment value. The prize king is the same as the ball pit tower, only used for one thing, but instead of
Music Man!
we have Funtime Chica, who is a lot more expensive than
Music Man!
Chica has the same odds to appear as
Music
and
Man!
is guaranteed on the 10th token. The percentage to win other prizes are rarer than the ball pit tower. It's a 94% chance to get nothing, a 3% chance to get $5,000, and a 1% chance to get either $10,000 or $15,000. Again, if you aren't lucky, don't play it after getting Funtime Chica. The bonus revenue is really good, being on 8, and there isn't a lot of ability risk, so keep it in the pizzeria. Now this game is good for one reason only, the lore. You play this game for the first time and you get absolutely no points. On your 3rd attempt, you see some new lore plus 25,000 points added to your score. That's $2,500 right there. Now, I don't know if you can watch this cutscene more than once per night. If you can get like $7,500 per night, which sounds like a lot, but he paid $12,500 for him. Unfortunately, no bonus revenue from him, but we do get 9 health and safety points, which is great when he plays hella risky. Now, this is the first game that I would consider people will play whenever they can afford to get him. Of course, there are better alternatives to the Lemonade Clown, like his brother who will be later on the list, but he isn't such a bad guy. If you scare all 9 children in the minigame, you get a 5,000 point bonus. Not too bad because this minigame is a mid-game game. If you don't get all 9 children, you can only get 150 points per child you scared. So if you hit 8 children, that's 1,200 points. His radius is larger than his brother's because he's easier and he's also cheaper, only costing $390. Also has 1 bonus revenue, so good character to keep on the floor, but if you can buy his brother and are good at the game, I play him instead. Ladder Tower is such a fun game, but it's easy to mess up on it. You have to click on a certain green space, and if you miss, you fall off the tower. The arrow that goes over the green space moves obscenely quick, so you better be careful. The points vary for how quick you get the tower done. This game gives you a decent amount of time to finish, just gotta be careful. I play for fun and I will receive around 2,500 to 3,000 points per attempt. Not bad, but some games are more reliable for more points. Fruity Maze is a great early game minigame to play because it's cheap and has a good points to it. You receive over 1,900 points when completing the entire maze, but on the third attempt, because of the lore, the game gets a little weird. The game goes back to normal after the third attempt though. I recommend playing the game early and to keep it in your pizzeria because of the one bonus revenue point. However, there is one also cheap game I'm going to mention later on the rankings that's a lot better. This is personally one of my favorite minigames in Pizzeria Simulator. You have to shoot out a bunch of pizzas and earn a lot of points. This is an early/mid-game purchase and it's really worth buying, especially if you're really good at it. On a perfect run, you can get around 5,000 points or more. If you're not at all that good, I'd say roughly you win maybe 1,500 to 2,000 points if what you're going to get, but it matters what round you screw up on the most. But to earn $500 in the early/mid game is such a plus and it's worth keeping around because again, the 5 bonus revenue points. Only slight downside is that it comes with one risk, but that's manageable to remove. Put some safety straps on that junk and you're ready to go. This is the other cheat game you buy over the Fruity Maze. Once you unlock Stan's budget set, you want to buy this mini game. Every time you play this game, you're guaranteed at least 2,000 points, which is $200 every game. Well, that's it if you hit a couple cars. If you hit like no cars, you're looking closer to 2,500 points. Easy and fun game to play, and it's not a bad decision if you want to play in the late game as well. The game has 1 bonus revenue plus 4 entertainment points, so it's worth, again, keeping it around for more money. It's a great game. Honestly, it has a pro and a con. I know it's ranked top 3, but there is something that's bad about it. It's not hard, it's just a lot of random chance, but not the kind where you don't get anything if you play. Let me explain. See, the Fruit Brothers clown, like the Lemonade clown, his aim is to scare 9 children at the same time. If you scare all 9 children, you get a 10,000 point bonus, which is amazing for a mid-game purchase. You get 200 wealth per child you scare. So if you only get 8 children, you receive 1,600 points. Still pretty good, not gonna lie. It's not that hard to scare the 9 children, it just takes a long ass time to get them in the scare range of the clown, which is obviously smaller than the Lemonade clowns. If you have the patience and the absolute skill to play the game, it's literally one of the best games to play for money. It has 1 bonus revenue point, 2 entertainment points, and 3 atmosphere points. Not a lot of games have atmospheres, so that's also unique. Again, if you can't get the strat down, play another game. This game is the easy guarantee of $500 or 5,000 points. It's so easy to score the 5,000 point bonus by sinking in 20 baskets. I do it so well that I can sink in 21 baskets. Which is crazier than you think because the game gives you the exact amount of time to hit 20 baskets and no more. If you do miss one, however, you only get like 175 points, so I wouldn't miss one because you don't get many points. But it's so easy to make it, I can probably do it with my eyes closed. Now this game gives you the most amount of points, it's not even close. It gives you around 20,000 points every token if you make it to the end of the game. Only slight problem is that the game is obscenely difficult. Even some FNAF pros in the community such as Astro Spiff and the Bones 5 I've seen struggle somewhat in beating season winning this game. Even if you lose, however, you still get a significant amount of points, nonetheless, just not much as you can. Obviously a great late game purchase and you should spend majority of your tokens playing the game. 9 entertainment and 5 bonus revenue points give it a boost. My only reluctance to buy it is the 5 liability risk. But with several characters with a large health and safety, it isn't that bad. If you love Five Nights Pizzeria Simulator as much as I do, please leave a like on the video and subscribe. I truly appreciate it a lot. I love all the support in these freaking videos. It's freaking amazing, honestly. I've been a little sick recently. It's why my videos have not been posted. I want to post a ranking video earlier this week, but I couldn't get the time to do it because I've been sick, obviously. And it kind of sounded a little weird in this video because, again, I have stuffy nose and I have a little cough. It's like it sounds all kind of weird up in this place. But I'm gonna get better and also make more ranking videos in the future as well. So if you guys do enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it a lot. Peace out, my Electrites. Don't just bleach and always stay lit.